Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 126 of Super Kelly Brothers podcast for the 13th of June, 2021. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jody Kelly.
And we're back. It's a fun-packed show we have. Ton of news. Maybe we should just get straight into it.
Yeah. And by
Totally cut you off there, sorry.
I was like,
and by
listen, what a total insult to our new subscribers that is.
Subscriber.
Be less like Sloan and more like me.
Sorry, Jody, you were about to say.
Thanks for subscribing, guys.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes. And obviously we have to, because we're YouTubers, we have to plead with everyone to subscribe. So, hit the old subscribe button and the notification bell, and you get time reminders of when we put a new video up. Of course, we have our reaction video, which tomorrow is The Bad Batch and Loki, episode 1.
It's a biggie. And you can interact with us,
Yes.
Let us know your thoughts on the shows.
Yes, very true. Very, very true. Very true. That's me doing my Muppet impersonation.
Brilliant.
You get the hand like that. It's just directly under them.
That's right.
Instead of from the side, directly under them. Should we do indie news first?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Or should we not bury the lead and talk about the EA hack?
As we always do.
Yeah, we always bury the lead. The big news, this just in time for E3
this week.
Let me share the screen here so we get some visuals. EA got hacked, and it's roughly 780 gig of data was stolen. I'm assuming that's including source code as well. That's a lot of stuff getting pulled from getting pulled onto the dark web, I should say. So it includes source code for FIFA 2021 and the Frostbite game engine,
right?
Which I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, it's notoriously difficult to set up. So good luck whoever's got the source code for that. It's a bit of a nightmare, the Frostbite engine.
Can I ask a question?
Sure,
please.
Yes, you in the back.
Why would anyone steal? When would anyone steal that?
So according to this, the BBC, it's so that they can hack it and they can find vulnerabilities in the game. Right. So they can do it for cheat codes, because apparently that's what they do now. Is it's the exact same. It's like poke 23785, 255 for infinite lives.
So which of course it's not to hack people's accounts or anything like that.
No. So the actual
or could
data
it be
breach,
could it eventually be that?
I doubt it very much. So I think the BBC's got a kind of very slim, the journalist that wrote this has got a very slim understanding of what a game engine actually does. The game engine handles all the resource management and stuff underneath the hood. The game is the thing that does the actual business logic for the thing. So the game engine provides the ability to talk to a server, but it doesn't provide the way that it talks to the server. So it's not you're not going to get cheat codes out of it. Game. It's not like there's an infinite lives cheat that you can get in not that we have infinite lives anymore, or you're not going to get that from the game engine. From the game,
an odd thing to steal.
I think it's one of those haha we did it type things that hackers like to do. It's like, haha, we breached your security. I heard, and I think it's the Vox article or Vice article that talks about it, that the way they broke into it was they bought a cookie from the dark web. I don't know how that works, but okay, they bought a cookie from the dark web. They used it to breach the internal network. They called IT and told them they couldn't log in and they needed to make an urgent update. And because everybody's working remotely, IT went, all right, okay, sure. And then they found out they're using it, wherever it is, they managed to get in there. And they basically just hoovered all the stuff that they could from the servers.
Whoa.
Which is not
crazy.
Great. Yeah. So EA are obviously in like, shut down everything kind of thing, obviously, because, it's a data breach. Yeah. Authorities have been contacted, obviously, because, again, it's theft of intellectual property.
It's also the timing of it, because it's the weekend of E3, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, you got to ask yourself that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
Yeah, it is a strange story, but nonetheless quite serious, because obviously it's people's work that has been stolen. I know it's a copy of a copy, but it's not the point. It's the proprietary information that's been stolen. So obviously,
but the thing is, the people like myself or yourself that have got EA accounts will be thinking, I know they've said, I know they've said it. They've come out and said it doesn't affect users. But
I know it doesn't affect me.
But it might in the future. If somebody else can hack it, if they can hack it, and somebody else can do it for other reasons,
Yeah, I don't have an EA account, so that's why it doesn't affect me.
I think I do. I must do.
You must do, because you've been playing Battlefield.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Well, I know, but you still got one, though. You still got an account.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not played that.
So there you go. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but EA assures everyone that it's just the source code that's gone. No customer information, no front-facing information, no account details, no personally identifiable information has been nicked.
Which is reassuring.
Yeah. It's just that they got into the source code. So it says the source code for the engine could hold significant value for an unscrupulous developer willing to copy it, or for those making cheat codes and hacks for games. Again, that's not what engines are used for, but whatever. But it is unlikely that any mainstream competitor to EA would ever use such stolen data, and that would be pointless. There's no way a company would go in there, actively nick an engine, and then use it, because you can disassemble the code and then go like, this is our stuff. It would be easy to figure out. So
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Like you say, it's probably just hackers. Saying, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Haha. The usual bravado stuff. So
we're clever. You're not.
We're clever. You're not. Yeah. So
we're young. You're old.
You're old. Yeah, exactly. You're old. We're not. And obviously, EA's been a bit of a punching. Remember the EA spouse open letters and all that kind of stuff as well. So EA's been a bit of a punching bag for years. So it's just another hit at them. I mean, the same thing happened to CD Projekt Red not that long ago as well. Their source code got leaked. Anyway, who wants to see a picture of a not very good pilot in a hat?
Yes.
Okay.
Me.
There we go. There's a picture of a not very good pilot in a hat. Looking very similar to the way that he's always looked, to be honest.
Yeah. I think we showed this picture last week, did we not? Or has it been so long?
No, this is the new one you sent me.
Was it really?
Yep. Because
there was other ones of him walking around Newcastle as well.
There's this one here. He's on a farm. So stunt double was spotted at the full Indiana Jones gear. So this is a stunt double. This is not your man.
Right.
This is just some guy that looks like him. That's him there. When he was younger. Good news, everyone. The Nazis are back.
Nazis again? Come on.
I thought we got rid of these guys.
Somebody made a very good point, though, that it's the Ford versus Ferrari director that's doing this. And he's probably got everything to lose if this film's crap, because he's done some pretty good movies.
Yeah.
Thus far, so I'm betting this is going to be a good one.
Interesting. There's no really notifying marks on there on those machines. On those. I mean, there's that cross thing that the Nazis had, but I think that was more of a Wehrmacht thing than a Nazi symbol.
It's definitely Nazi vehicles anyway.
Yeah.
And why is Indiana Jones wearing the exact same clothes as he? Why is he not? Going to Primark or whatever.
I don't know, but this is maybe him going to Primark.
Maybe that's his outfit from the new one.
Maybe. Oh, this one. This one here.
Aye.
But the weird thing is, so he's 78 now, Harrison.
Yep.
So he's going to be grey-haired, and the Nazis are still kicking around.
Yeah, well, that doesn't
make any sense.
Well, as we all know, though, Adolf Hitler wasn't killed. He moved to Argentina and started up Nazis in Argentina.
Moving along.
So that's probably what's going to happen.
This is him walking past
that
famous building in Newcastle and Tyne and Wear. That I don't know anything about that region of the world. Sorry, you've been there, haven't you? Have you been there? Wherever that is.
I have once. I don't think I noticed that in the building. But no. This is for real though. I bet you that's what it's going to be. That's going to be
think?
Like in South America, Argentina. Yeah.
And they're going to film it in Barbara Castle.
That is factual.
What is?
Well, the fact that Hitler did not die. The DNA. See the body that was charred body that they recovered. They took the DNA of it, and it was a woman.
Okay.
It wasn't even a man.
Okay. So Hitler was a woman.
Hitler was a woman.
There you go. You have to hear first.
That's not what I meant.
Scoop. So here's a
You twisted that.
I didn't.
He is.
So there's the guy jogging in the background is unrelated. And the guy in the foreground here is, of course, Harrison Ford. Yep. And he's on his bike.
Dressed like a scout trooper.
And he's saying to a woman, "You're sitting in my seat here." Is that what's going on?
Yep. I think so.
At the Ship's Cat pub.
Imagine Harrison Ford. Imagine you're sitting at a pub and Harrison Ford just happened to be there.
Bonus Mads Mikkelsen walking down the road.
Giving it a thumbs up.
He's a canny lad, you know what I mean? So I'm talking about the tone, man. He's in his slippers or something. I don't know what he was wearing there.
Aye. Very
I'm assuming that's what that man sounded like. Send complaints to jody@superkellybrothers.com. And then there's a big truck thing on there. German armored vehicle, Bambra Castle, and then of course the bikes again, which are BMWs. Replica SS motorbike to be used in the film is also photographed.
You're right. So there's no Nazi markings on them at all. No. They're just that type, that style.
Yeah, it's just the 1940s style of vehicle. And then we've got that there. Yeah, and that's it. So yeah,
there you go.
That's
well done, everybody.
Yes, well done.
And if you want to see those photographs, podcast listeners, go to our YouTube channel.
That's right. Go to our YouTube channel. Jody also sent in some images of another set photograph just before this broadcast.
Yeah, I feel like this podcast has just turned into us. There's so many productions happening of things that we love, though. And they're all happening at the same time. It's not our fault. You're right.
It's like blaming the newsreader for what's happening. It's like it's not his fault. He's just reporting what's happening.
Not you. It's me.
That's right.
It's not me. It's you.
It's not actually. It's not me, it is you.
No. It's not me. It's you. Not you.
So you know how we always complain about Paul Rudd being youthful,
young.
And he's got a youthful thing going on about his face, and we look as if we've been dragged through the mill several times. In fact, Sam took a photograph of me the other day there, and Anime said, "You look like Jeremy Clarkson."
I get mistaken. I was.
Which is not a compliment.
No, it's not. This is a few years ago, right?
10 years older than me for a start.
Well, this is a few years ago. I was stood in a pub with Darren, big Canadian Darren, and there was some guys, and they were kind of hanging about, and they were talking, and they were and I'm like, just kind of pointing over and talking and stuff, and I had been watching a film with Russell Crowe in it, and I was saying how absolutely gubbed he looked, right?
Yeah.
And one of the guys came over to me, and he's like, "What's your name?" And I was like,
"Oh, that's never a good conversation starter in a pub."
No, it's not. It's not. And I told him, and then he was like, "Oh no, it's just that I was talking to the guy. I thought you were Russell Crowe there." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" Last week I was saying how absolutely gubbed Russell Crowe looks. And they thought like Darren was a big basketball player or something.
Oh, really? Were they drunk?
Aye.
Oh, there you go. That explains it. It would have been funnier if they'd said, "Are you that guy that played Robert Burns?"
Yeah, I could see that one.
Because I would, if I was you, I would have lied and said yes, and then signed the name.
I know.
And they'd have been all chuffed. They wouldn't know.
Angus McFadden.
Angus McFadden. There you go. Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, look him up. It's hilarious. Yeah. He looks like Jodie. Yeah. Or Jodie looks like him. Is he older than us? Yeah. He's older than us, isn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, so we talk about Paul Rudd looking young. Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit B, Mr. Ewan McGregor. I know you can't see him because he's behind the mask there, but still, I think he looks quite young.
He's got a mask on.
He's got a mask. It's not my fault.
His hair looks young. Is that what you're saying?
His hair looks young. Yes, he's
now,
young.
People are upset about how young he looks.
I know. You know this? People are saying that he needs to grey up
because this is only 8 years before. This is set 8 years before A New Hope. Is that right? Or something?
I believe that is true. Yes.
Something like that. So they are complaining that how the hell did he get so bloody old between those 8 years?
Had a kid.
On the postcard, please. Well, people have been saying, "Oh, well, it's the tattooing. It's the harsh
weather. Doesn't have sunscreen."
Aye.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Interestingly, though, his eyes are quite old because I did spot something. If you scroll down a wee bit there's a book.
What's his crotch?
And the unmistakable box of reading glasses.
Ah, that's what you mean.
That's the giveaway there. Reading glasses.
Old eyes.
He's got a wee book.
Old eyes.
He's got a book where he sits and he reads. Probably Charlie Berman's memoirs or something. He's going, how do you think that came out of this? And he's sitting there reading his book with his spectacles down.
I mentioned Charlie.
And this is him coming downstairs again. It's the same shot. I don't know why they showed the same shot there. This is him wandering. Oh, he's got his eyes closed there. That's not a good look. He's been good.
Do you know what other people are saying? They think that's his costume.
No, that's so that it's like those wraps you put on cars so that you can't tell what car it is.
So we can't see his costume.
Yeah, it's just makeup. That's just makeup, kimono or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you would call it.
I saw a comment on Twitter, and they basically said, "Oh yeah." So wait a minute, Slim. A comment on Twitter, and they were saying, "So when I go to the hairdressers and get the thing, wrapped around my neck, I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi now, am I?"
Yeah. If you want to be.
No, because that's just the covering.
That is the same material, though. That's exactly the same material that's used in the old Something for the Weekend, sir.
Aye. Yeah. Has he got bandages around his arms, or is that just a sleeve?
I think it's a sleeve.
His wrists.
Yeah, I think it's a sleeve.
He's not got the old Ray look, God. Ray had those kind of bandagey things around her arms, and he's got just a sleeveless vest on.
No, I think it's just him, and he's got his wee boots on as well.
These
wee pixie boots.
Yep.
I think they're shown better off in this shot here. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, aye.
There you go.
Nice.
There's these boots there.
Trendy.
Yes. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Not bad.
It's good to see, though.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah, so that was the two sort of big kind of. I'm going to close some windows here. That was the sort of two big sort of set photographs that we kind of wanted to talk about this week. The other thing I wanted to mention is that Rob Zombie, in association with 1440 Entertainment, which is the television production arm of Universal Studios, is creating a Monsters movie.
Yeah.
Which means it's probably going to go straight to streaming on Peacock.
Right. Bet you any money.
Bet
you any money. It is not the monsters we know. I bet it's like some horrible family of killers but with kind of dark humour.
You think?
Aye. I don't think it's going to be like.
It's not going to be Fred Gwynn and what's her face?
No,
I can't remember the actress's name, but
no,
that's a shame.
I think it's going to be.
We could get Ted Cruz to play Grandpa.
You could actually. You're right. Yep. Ted Cruz.
That's a shame.
Grandpa.
And finally, E3 started. I've not watched anything of E3 yet. I've been up to here, and I've not been able to watch anything. I did catch just before we came on. We did a kind of hurried rundown of things. Sorry to get a bit inside baseball. And the one thing I saw was the Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones joining Sea of Thieves, which is very interesting.
Yes,
because they've got an interesting way of developing as well. Which there's a great.
Is that
YouTube?
Is that DLC?
Nah. It's a campaign, so I don't know if you got to pay for it or not.
All right.
I really should look it up.
That's a rare game. I've got that on my. I've paused my my subscription for Xbox Live thing. Pirates Life launches June 22nd. Business with sailing to Sea of Thieves and the ultimate pirate crossover. New environments, new enemies, new adventures await. Savvy. And in fact, I can show you here. There we go. Oh.
An ill wind blows from beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming on the heights, and the one who might stop this ruin, trapped for all forever in the sea of the damned. Now to save the pirate life,
Okay.
You must start by saving the life of one.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Nice.
Didn't realize we had company.
I know, but Johnny Depp was talking.
Captain Jack Sparrow. But I suspect you already knew that.
It's pretty good if it's not Johnny Depp.
Well, and with everything that's going on with him, with Amber Heard, I doubt it.
Yeah.
A darkness
True.
followed him here. And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into
Hey.
shadow.
The sea
like that guy.
holds many secrets.
A new body at last.
All I can do is show you the way.
From what I hear of this so-called Sea of
Mr. Gibbs.
Thieves,
That was his name.
it's nothing but cursed crews, bloodthirsty mermaids,
Daniel like this. He's played the
angry pirates.
Sea of Thieves.
Oh yes, and now one Davy Jones.
Uh-oh.
Hello! Well, I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
So there you go. That's quite exciting. So well done, Disney, for cashing it on Jack Sparrow.
It's odd that they've let one of their products go to Rare for a game, isn't it?
A little weird. Well, I mean, Disney's always got this kind of weird. Yes, we really like games, and then they build up game studios, and then they drop them, and then they decide they're going to license the characters out, and then they stop doing that, and then they build up a game studio again, and they have this kind of like I don't know whether it depends on who the CEO is or if it's just the turning of the tide or whatever it is, but yeah, they have this kind of love-hate with video games. So maybe this is their let's farm everything out thing.
Do you know, it looks very much like their, remember the Disney thing that they had? It was the little characters.
Infinity. Disney Infinity, yeah.
It looks as if it fits with that.
Yeah.
Graphic-wise.
Yeah.
I know they had nothing to do with the graphics. It was Rare, but
I still think though that Rare has, they still have that look of the game art for not the in-game art, but like the box art for the Ultimate Play the Game games. It still feels like that with the kind of black faces with the white eyes, like no face and just the glowing eyes, those kind of things. And I really like that art because I grew up with it, so I mean it's kind of ingrained in my being, so to speak. But it just it's got that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Continue with Microsoft.
Do you remember Time Splitters?
Yeah.
The art style's a bit like that.
Yeah. Let's continue with Microsoft. And we'll do a wee bit of Halo.
A new generation built.
Yeah. Do you remember the first Halo thing that trailer that came out and everybody was like, this looks garbage.
Yeah.
Remember? So they had to rehaul everything, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because it got it was like a Sonic the Hedgehog situation.
Yeah. This looks like more of Halo than anything else. Oh, sniping. Where's the pistol?
Imagine if this gets the same reaction. Just scrap it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I think it was the fact it didn't look next gen enough.
Yeah, I think that was the problem because it's
the problem.
Hello, let's do something.
It was Xbox X exclusive, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was to be their flagship game on the to come out when the console came out. I think they had to delay it.
Yeah.
It just didn't look next gen enough.
Return it to base.
Yeah, and it definitely doesn't look like that. Or I mean, it does now, but it didn't then.
Yeah, they've definitely upgraded.
We have another.
They have upgraded.
Should we talk about the Death Stranding 2?
Why?
This is another one that was released.
Also known as stumbling about on rocks for an hour aimlessly. Good.
So I remember the first trailer for this, for the first game, and wait, is this Black Mirror? This is Black Mirror.
What do you mean?
This is not Black Mirror. This is Love, Death and Robots. This isn't Death Stranding.
It is?
It isn't.
Is this an episode of Love,
This
Death,
is an episode of Love, Death and Robots.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, have we clicked in something and it's rubbish? Not true.
Probably.
Are we? Oh God, are we reporting something that's not true? We've been found out, Sloan.
Teased by no. This is see, you didn't do your homework. What? That was you. Idiot.
It's not me, it's me. I'm fired.
All right, okay.
That was embarrassing. Oh god, I'm embarrassed. Okay.
Jody, we checking his sources.
Sorry about that. I thought it looked weird, and I thought this is definitely Hideo Kojima, whatever his name is.
You've done that to me once before. You're all excited about it. I'm like, you know that this is garbage, right? This is just some guys made this trailer up, and you're like, no. You're like, I want this to happen.
It was the Force Awakens trailer, was it not? Was it not? Or Rogue One?
I honestly, I can't remember what it was.
Damn it! Sorry, guys.
That's okay. So this is moving along, trying to save this. This is Avatar. I don't have any sound on this one.
This is real. This is definitely real.
This is definitely real. Yeah. Well, it's not real. It's in a computer, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's an Ikan, as they call them.
Mm.
This is from Ubisoft.
They had quite a strong show, actually. I thought. So
yeah.
They did.
Ubisoft is. They're prolific in their stuff's high quality. So they craft a lot of good games.
Can you pause for 2 seconds? Sorry.
I can, yeah.
2 seconds. Sorry about
that. It's okay.
And everyone's like, is that sprinkler still on? Because we've got new grass out the back.
Uh-huh.
And I left it on all night last night. Like, all night. So she was like,
nah. So it's the Lionel Richie sprinkler.
Yeah.
All night long, all night. Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just going to share no audio because.
Yeah.
So again, this is quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is him in
Is this Ubisoft? Sorry.
This is Square Enix.
Oh, Square Enix. Aye, so it is.
Yeah.
Does that mean this is an RPG?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm.
This is also we don't know the likenesses to any of the characters.
It's one of those ones. Yep. Yeah. Avengers was like that as well. It's kind of
It might be more of comic book.
Yeah. Don't know. Puts me off. It's an RPG as well. I know that people like those kind of things. Rocket it looked pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Drax looks more like the comic books.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like it's kind of actiony, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe all right.
So there's that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also got this one here, which is another Ubisoft game.
Ubi.
I know Mario's in it, but this is Mario plus Rabbids.
Rabbids, which is a sequel to the first Mario versus Rabbids game.
Yeah.
And this looks more like Mario Galaxy-ish.
Is there any? I'm just flicking through here. Is there any game that's supposed to be dressed as Princess Peach?
The baddie looks like a kind of version of Bowser as well.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
So I'm going to look this up just now so I don't get. Yeah. So the bad guy is Bowser in Mario.
Oh, yeah.
And Mario's a plumber.
Yeah.
Bowser is a vessel for carrying water.
It is. You're right. Yep.
That did not twig to me until last night.
Me neither, actually. Yeah.
It's a plumbing related joke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was like, what?
There you go.
Figured it out.
I didn't actually. No, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Nintendo are announcing stuff at E3 though for the first time for a while as well, aren't they?
Are they?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Oh God, I'm not sure. Maybe I should just check that.
Let's leave it until next week, and then we can talk about it in detail. Because I want to do that because I got it's easy for me to say. I got the Game Builder's Garage thing downloaded, but I haven't had a chance to play it. So I'm going to play it this week and then tell you my thoughts about it next week. So stay tuned for that.
Right.
That did happen. This is another Ubisoft. This is another Microsoft Bethesda one here. This is Redfall, which is the cinematic reveal. So there's no in-game footage of this. This is just it might be in engine, but it's not gameplay. It does look pretty damn impressive, yeah. If this is so the vampires then, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I guess they're vampires.
Yeah. Nice. I like the style.
Bamfing in. Yeah. And these must be like vampire hunters. how they got into this poop. It's a little bit stylized. Okay. Yeah, this is just the trailer for this. They got a little
all
robot.
online, obviously. E3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. There's not a show like it used to be, a traditional show.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through the schedule here. Oh, Nintendo E3 showcase, yeah. Yep.
And then this is the last show from Ubisoft, which is Riders Republic, which they showed, I want to say, last E3. It seems like they've showed this before, but it's coming out this year. And this is their sort of extreme
it's like a lot of fun.
sports type thing.
Yeah, but it's a kind of racing game, but it looks like, you're like, there's milk carts and there's like bikes and
there's the wingsuit as well, and there's like mountain biking and stuff.
Yeah, looks crazy.
Yeah, it does.
2nd of September. It's coming out, I think.
It looks kind of cool. I like this idea of having like this playground area being the hub.
Aye.
It looks like.
So it's kind of SSX type thing.
Was it SSX Tricky?
Tricky, yep. Yeah, that's right.
You got your snowboarding and your grinding and the other things that you do with snowboards.
That's right.
I don't know.
Yep. I don't know.
Your half ollie and your
half pipe.
Half pipe stuff.
Your full pipe.
Yeah.
Your 3/4 pipe.
A lot of people. Is that all the people that are online?
Whoa! If you did that in real life, you'd break your legs.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. No. I mean, it's just. I can just
a big red splat.
I can just hear my shin bone shattering as we land.
Mm-hmm. That looks pretty cool, man. That's like first person's perspective of one of these.
That is also the closest I'll be getting to doing machine biking.
Yeah. That looks awesome.
Mountain biking.
That looks a lot of fun.
That's more my speed. Very slow, methodical.
Not sure why there's bus stops there.
Because they're busting a move.
Busting moves, yep.
Yep. There you go. And then this is them.
Oh,
there we go. There's the wingsuits.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way I'd be ever going a wingsuit.
No. I think they probably take one look at you and go, "No, mate.
No.
You're not wearing this."
They haven't built a wingsuit big enough. Or those things
get back to Tim Hortons.
That's right. Yeah. Have yourself a donut.
Well, June 15th, Nintendo Switch E3. June 15th.
Okay. June 5th, June 15th.
15th there.
So that's Tuesday.
Switch Pro, what are the chances?
Don't know.
Zero. I think zero.
They're not really good at promoting stuff until it's ready. Well, in fact, they are. That's what Nintendo's really good at.
Keep things secret, you mean?
Yeah, they're not really good at doing the early reveal things, and then like they don't overpromise. Nintendo.
No, they don't.
So it's like you're getting it when you get it.
Metroid?
Maybe. There isn't a Metroid on the Switch, though. Yeah,
but Metroid's. They announced the logo for Metroid about 3 years ago.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, they did say they were working hard on a new Zelda, and then they said, "Here's a rehash of an old one," and everybody's like, "Why didn't you just take the team that was working on that and get them to work on the new one?"
Yeah,
and then we would have got it a little bit sooner because no one asked for this.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3, Pokemon, and maybe a Switch Pro. But
do you think there'll be a new Pokemon game? Because they already had Pokemon Snap recently.
One comes out every month, practically.
Oh, No, okay, I guess because this would be.
There's loads on the Switch.
Well, we had Sword and Shield. So will this be Mason Windu?
Night and Day.
Night and Day.
Chicken and egg.
Chicken in the oven. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. So that's us. Shall we get to what we were watching?
Oh yeah.
What you watching?
We watched a thing called Time, and it's all about Sean Bean and Stephen Graham, and they are in prison. Stephen Graham's a prison officer, and Sean Bean's a prisoner. And it's all about the kind of what happens in prison, the corruption, things like that, and it is brilliant. It's only 3 parts.
Porridge?
It's BBC. It's a total unfunny version of Porridge. It's like it's as if Quentin Tarantino directed Porridge.
Okay.
You can picture that, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Or Guy Ritchie.
Gotcha. Guy Ritchie.
Kind of like that. Aye. Not as fast paced editing as that, but that kind of it's pretty edgy, to say the least. So that was good. Our movie night on Friday was Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
All right, nice choice.
Old Edgar Wright.
Filmed entirely in Toronto.
Aye, yeah, which they mention as well.
Yep. In fact, at one point they sit inside Pizza.
Yeah. I'd forgotten how good that film was. It's really good. It's very entertaining. Yeah. Very zippy. Very funny. Really enjoyed it. And it was on Prime because we can get it anywhere else. I went to pay £3 for it or something. Do you get this right? See when you're advertising when you search for a film, right? And they're like, "Oh, we've not got it, but it's £2.49 to rent it." And then you click on the thing to rent it, and it's £3.49. It's happened to me quite a number of times.
No, it's £3.99 here to rent a movie. Well, the sort of basic ones are £3.99 a movie. We tend not to rent movies.
We try not to either, but
no, they don't split the price.
Yeah.
The weird thing though is, and I've noticed this a few times, is Prime offers Nomadland on Prime.
Is it?
For like $7.99 to rent it. And I'm going like, I can get it for free on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but you've got Disney Plus. If you don't have Disney Plus,
but it doesn't come up so I've got a Fire TV, and it doesn't come up with here's how you can watch it. It just says you can rent it for $7.99.
But you can rent Soul and stuff like that as well on other channels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
on the Googles.
Same as that.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
It's true.
That is true.
Oh, I watched Jeremy Clarkson's new show, the farming one.
Did you?
Aye. Have you watched any of it?
I think we're on episode 7.
Oh really? You've been really blasting it then.
I
got it only come out on Friday.
I love it. I think it is. I think it is probably the best TV show this year.
It's hilarious, right? And I think we could also think it could do a spin-off show, right?
Okay.
With 2 characters from the show,
Caleb and the guy that was how would you me or whatever.
Yes, they could do a spin-off show where they travel the world.
Oh, that would be great.
And the young guy's not experienced anything, right? He's went to London once, and I think that's all he's done in his life, apart from farming. The other guy, those bits are absolutely dynamite and hilarious. Every time the stone wall maker guy, I think a spin-off show would be so funny.
So here's my takeaway for the Clarkson Show. I love it, but Anna-Marie's been saying, do you want to watch another episode of that Clarkson Show? Anna-Marie's been saying that. So I would just sit and blast through it the whole time.
Yeah.
But she's the one that's saying she wants to watch it. The other thing that is people Jeremy Clarkson has this persona of being this brash, loudmouth, idiot, buffoon, orangutan. I know everything. I'm the best at everything. I'm just the best. And in this, clearly that is just a character, because in this he's very deferential to everybody he meets. I know there's the farming manager guy that he has a little bit of loggerheads with, but I think that's more conflict for the show than anything else, because he's always saying, you're not doing it right, Jeremy. You've made so many stupid mistakes. But that guy Caleb, he is a great foil for Clarkson. He doesn't take any of his crap.
Amazing. He's only 21.
So good. I know. It's just the amount of knowledge that is in that guy's head is just insane.
Only 21.
So yeah. I mean, he's been farming since he was a long time, but still.
Yeah. But it's very honest as well, don't you think? You know, as a show, the bit when the villagers, you know, he's wanting to build a shop and the villagers reject it and all that. I'm not going any more spoilers than that, but and they all say why they didn't want it, and he's, you know, I don't think they particularly like him and being in that area, because it kind of brings attention to the area and stuff, which they don't want. That's why they live in a bloody village, you know. So it's all that kind of stuff that it happens in the show, and I really like it. I think it's really good.
There's the deforestation episode as well. I don't know if you've got to that bit.
No, not yet. I'm episode 3.
Oh, okay.
4.
It is fantastic. It is probably the best thing Clarkson's been put out since, I don't know, maybe Seaman, actually, the Grand Tour one.
Oh, that was good.
But it's great. I mean, it's funny, it's sad, it's joyous in moments.
To be fair, Seaman wasn't that long ago, though. So it's still.
It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
God, was it? Jeez,
yeah, it's 2019.
God, I really have lost a year completely. At least a year.
Yeah, 2019 it was. Came out.
No.
So yeah, I would say it's the best thing he's done, but I think the other thing as well is it's kind of proven the fact that Clarkson knows how to make a good TV show. Like he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, the Massive Hunt wasn't great, was it?
No, I didn't like that at all.
It was okay. It was all right. Yeah. The Seaman was really good though.
Yeah.
I'm
supposed to do a Scotland one next. Sorry to interrupt.
They are. Because they can't.
Because of the COVID
abroad. Yeah. I think they've started filming it. I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think it's done and it's being edited.
I think so. Loki. We watched Loki on Wednesday.
We watched that as well.
And for my money, that is the best first episode of anything that Disney Plus have released so far, including Mandalorian. I thought it was absolutely dynamite.
But yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, no. I actually did. I thought it was the best.
So we watched it.
I think I did
on Wednesday, and Thursday night we're sitting watching dinner. We're sitting having dinner, and Annie said, "Do you want to watch Loki again?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
You've seen it
says
twice?
that, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, I've seen it twice. It ticks along. I know it's about time, and that wasn't really a pun. Sorry, but it does. It's like it got to the end of the first episode, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. And that's a good thing.
Do you know my pet hate is people sitting talking, right? And there's that in it, but it is great.
It's great.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
it's the best sit down talking scene since A Dark Knight, the Batman movie with Joker and Batman.
It's the best sitting down talky thing since Dinner with Andre. You wouldn't like it. Yeah. It's literally two guys talking to each other.
No. Yeah, that's great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I don't mean Dad. Although we got into like a heated discussion about how this works and time travel and all that kind of stuff, and we're going like, he's been pruned. He's not part of the timeline anymore.
Well, we'll get into all that tomorrow.
Yes,
we have
when we do the Bad Batch and the
watch
Loki
along
thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With James,
did you watch the Bad Batch?
No.
You haven't watched the Bad Batch yet?
No. I was going to watch it last night, and then
it's 10:30.
I know. Not watched it. I will watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow at some point.
Yeah, okay. I'll get to it when I get to my bit.
Right, okay. That's me. On you go.
All right. I'll talk about the Bad Batch then. So
don't spoil it.
I did watch the Bad Batch. I thought it was probably the best episode.
All right.
It's not a lot happens in it, but it drives the movie forward a little bit. And you get to find out who the character is that they talked to in the previous episode at the very end.
That's good. Good.
So it's like, boom, we're straight in. There's no messing about. It's like, oh, it's that guy. Okay.
Look, I think I'll probably watch it then tonight.
Yeah, you should. It's good.
Well, it's only 22 minutes long. I think.
Yeah. So because we're all topsy-turvy now, so Wednesday's the new Friday, so we don't have normally we would watch that and we would watch a movie. We didn't end up watching a movie on Friday or Saturday. So instead of the Loki, I haven't even watched MODOK as well.
We watched that actually.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not. It's not pulling me in as much as I thought it would. Like I quite liked the first episode. The second episode felt a bit draggy. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure it's that good. Although it was all in the first episode. I watched Bo Burnham Make Happy though, which is his last. Which I hadn't seen before. Yeah. He's very funny. He's a very funny man.
Yeah. I watched that. I blasted everything. I blasted everything he did after watching Thingy.
Yeah. Inside. Yeah, it was really funny, the bit where he's whipping up the crowd and he goes into the. So I was in the store the other day, joke.
I know he really plays with the format, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I think
it's really good.
And the tunes of Inside are now on Spotify.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're on YouTube as well. So they're all separately on there. I'm wondering if Netflix has done a deal with them that you can do that, or I don't know how they've done that. White Women Instagram is up there. I watched that.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So
the first Jeff Bezos song, I love that song.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Great. That funny feeling. I love that song at the end as well.
Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. Excellent. So we're here tomorrow. We're back here, same bat channel, same bat time.
I was standing here.
To do the Bad Batch and Loki, which we mentioned several times now, but of course we've got to keep mentioning it because the rules of podcasting and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. Which you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to throw up the old banner that says smash the like button, share, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Get timely reminders and everything. Helps the channel out. It really does help the channel out, and it costs you nothing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We know your time is important. And if you're listening on the podcast in the car and you're enjoying your commute, have a safe commute. And we'll catch you in the next one. You got anything else you want to add?
No, thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.